So here we are at Shawm View after Trafford FC's 3-0 victory over Bamber Bridge in the Emirates FA Cup first qualifying round. I'm here now with manager Tom Baker. Tom, it was energetic, it was hard work paid off in the end, and it was a fantastic performance, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I mean, I think the result speaks for itself. To beat Bamber Bridge 3-0, who are obviously in the league above, speaks volumes. You don't do that without performing well. You're going to need 8 or 9 players to be at the top of the game. Anything less than that, and you're going to get beat. Bamber are a really good side, really good club. So I wish them all the best for the season. But I thought my lads were fantastic today, and we got our just rewards. We really did.
Yeah, somebody asked me earlier on who I would pick for the man of the match, and I'd say the entire 11 lads that were out there performed spectacularly. The back four they didn't have to do anything. There was no real threat there from Bamber. No clear-cut chances created. 3 fantastic goals. I mean, Jake Kenny scoring on his debut for the club. Yeah. He worked tirelessly for 90 minutes. A great finish. Lewis Salmon scored a great run from inside his own half. Just talk us through the performance from all the lads involved. It was great, wasn't it? It
was, yeah. I mean, we knew that we spoke in the week. We knew we'd have to be organised and we'd have to be disciplined. To be honest with you, we used to do a lot of work on the Thursday night in regards to today's game, but we had quite a few injuries. We had a few lads away. So we really just spoken through it today, what we wanted to do, how we wanted to play. We knew that we'd have to be disciplined, but we felt like on the break we could cause Bamber Bridge some problems, and I think today we really did. I mean, the first goal is a counter-attack goal, some brilliant play. The second goal is a counter-attack goal, and the third goal is a counter-attack goal. So we've scored 3 fantastic goals on the counter-attack. Could have scored more. Again, that's no disrespect for Bamber, but I think at the end when they're pushing, as you would do, we did keep catching them on the counter, and a little bit more clinical. We could have maybe had some more, but that's not taking anything away from them. But the lads were superb. We managed the game really well in the second half. I thought Bamber had a little spell at 2-0, probably 10 or 15 minutes in, where you're thinking if you get a goal late it could be interesting, but the lads managed the game really well, and in the end we've probably seen it out quite comfortably.
Yeah, playing against a team in the high league, you go into experience where they have lots of possession in the first 20 minutes. They really had a great spell of possession but didn't do anything with it, and that goal from the counter-attack really set the game apart. Was it a case of soaking up that pressure and to catch them on the counter? Was that the game plan originally? Or?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it'd be disrespectful if I know we're at home, but you have to respect that Bamber are in the league above, and they're in the league above for a reason. I think if we thought we were just going to, they were going to come here today, we were just going to open up and we're just going to have a fist fight against them, then I'm not saying we won't win the game, but you'd expect them being the league above that, they're going to cause us quite a few problems. So we plan to, like I say, stay disciplined, defend reasonably deep, and then sort of lure them onto us, and then like I say, with our pace and our energy, try and hit them on the counter attack, and it worked perfectly. They had a lot of ball in that first 15-20 minutes. They didn't trouble us too much. A couple of crosses and a couple of deliveries into the box, which we didn't deal with as we'd like to do. But I just felt we looked so dangerous on the counter attack. We really did.
So going in 2-0 at the break, courtesy of that Lewis Salmon strike right before half time, just how important was that going into the interval?
That's huge. I mean, in football they speak about the start of the game, they speak about just before half time, just after half time, and then obviously right at the end of the game, the crucial moments where scoring that goal before half time and going in at 2-0, it really, it knocks the stuffing out of them. Fair play to Bamber, they kept going, but it gave us that confidence at half time then with that 2-0 lead to try and manage the game. And like I say, I felt like the more they pushed, the more we'd catch them on the break, and it took us till quite late to get the third goal, no, it was great timing, Lewis's goal, it really was.
It sounds a bit cliche, but confidence is so important in football, isn't it? And obviously putting 7 goals past Kendal Town in midweek, just how much confidence did that give the boys, and especially Salmon, who's now scored 4 in 2 games?
Listen, winning football matches, that's what we're here to do. You win 1, and before you know it, 1 goes into 2, 2 goes into 3. Likewise, when you can't get results, so you're struggling for results and things are going against you, it's difficult. I've said in a lot of interviews, they're a real special group. They're a really young group, but they're so brave. They don't take disappointment too toughly in a respect of they can take a bad result and they still look to bounce back. You know, they're a really brave group of young men, and the result on Tuesday I felt was coming. You know, it's mad, we play sort of 4 or 5 league games and we're really struggling for goals, and then we go and score 10 goals in 2 games. It's just the way football works. I'll be honest, I'd like to spread the 7 we scored at Kendal out in the first 4 league games, which means we might have had a few more points, but that's football. We're not going to get too carried away. It's a young group. We're going to have games where we get beat, but I think when we get it right, and when they get it right, the players, you know, we're going to be difficult to play against.
And the work rate, the energy, it was fantastic by all the lads involved. I mentioned Jake Kenny there. What do you make of him on his debut? He's a really energetic fullback.
Top draw. Listen, Jake's a great fullback. He'd be playing for Everton Collieries, obviously where we got him from, if he wouldn't have had such a bad injury. You know, he only sort of 10 months ago, you know, he had a horrific ACL injury. So it's full credit to him that he's back playing. Obviously, he's not been getting minutes at Everton Collieries because, you know, they're doing really well themselves. But he's come here, he's a good lad, he fits into what we want to do. He's got a great attitude, really intelligent footballer, reads the game and understands the game really well. And he really suits the way we play, so I thought Jake was great today. I mean, his goal, the first thing, the desire to get from a deep position to get into the position to where he scores the goal is the first thing. Without that desire and energy, you're not there to put it in the net. And then the finish was sublime. It's come across him, he's hit it first time, and they're really difficult to control them. So he's had a great debut, and I'm looking forward to working with him. Yeah,
the work rate from the lads on and off the ball was fantastic. Is that something that you work on in training, off the ball stuff as well as in possession?
Yeah, listen, we do. We do a lot of work out of possession. We always have, and we always will. I believe you've got to be organised, you've got to be disciplined out of possession. Whether you're going to go and put on a high press, or you're going to do you're going to defend deep. So it is a lot of work that we do. But, you know, the lads have got to go and do it. We can speak about it, we can put the sessions on all week, we can ask them, we can tell them, should I say, what we want them to do. But once they go onto that grass, it's over to them, and it takes energy, it takes hard work, it takes discipline, and when they do all that, that's how you get results like that today.
Well, it most certainly paid off, and up next it's Marine on Tuesday away.
Yeah.
Just what are your plans for that game? Are you looking at picking a similar 11 to this 11 you picked today? Or?
Well, the dress, obviously, a big disappointment today is obviously Sam Baird looks like he's broke his nose. So that's disappointing. We've got a couple of injuries. You know, Joel was injured today, so Sam Grimshaw stepped in on the left side and was absolutely fantastic. Chrissy Palmer's not well, so we'll look at the injuries, look at the illness, and then we'll pick a team that we think can beat Marine. Marine are flying at the minute. They're near the top of the table. They've had a fantastic result today, beating Stalybridge in the FA Cup. So it's going to be an extremely tough game, but we'll go there, we'll be organised, and we'll give it our best, and we'll see where that takes us.
Well, congratulations on the win, Tom, and I wish you all the best for Tuesday's game.